Second and 2, the motion by Kirk. They give it to Drake, who breaks free. 35 yards for the Cardinal touchdown. The flag's down, is intercepted. Everson Griffin. This is Detroit football. Swift lowers his shoulder to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown Detroit, and just like that, this game's tied. Murray running around. He's got space. He loses the ball. Picked up by Coleman. Justin Coleman gets a block. Touchdown Detroit as he struts it away into the end zone. 3rd and 13. He's going to launch it for Fitzgerald. It's intercepted. Jeff Okuda, first career interception. Daniel on the rollout. He's going to throw it. He got that wide open. It's Galladay. Touchdown. It's the start of a brand new year for these two playoff teams. Welcome back to the Lions franchise. I hope you all are having a great Wednesday. The Lions defense struggled to cover tight ends in 2020. There's Max Williams, who's looking to have a big game, feasting off of that. Week 3 of 2020, these two teams played, and it was a very embarrassing loss. Chase Daniel started for the Lions then. Today, the first career start for Riley Chambers, the quarterback, selected number 3 overall. Lions won the coin toss and have deferred from State Farm Stadium. 2021 is underway, and the rookie McAllister will take a knee in the end zone. And out comes Kyler Murray, who had just under 4,000 passing yards this season. But it was a really bad ranked offense. It really starts up front. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins. This offense remains pretty much unchanged except for Larry Fitzgerald retiring. They give it to Kirk on the first play of the game, and he gets about 5. The 30th ranked defense from a year ago. Of course, losing Everson Griffin. Jamie Collins will be playing edge more. And of course, the rookie Langley as Tavai gets a sack on the second play of the game. Kyler Murray trying to keep it. It's 3rd down and 9. Detroit's defense was dominant against Arizona in the matchup last year. Cardinals see the 35-yard line. Murray to throw. Here comes the rush, and to the sidelines, incomplete. And out comes Riley Chambers for his first career NFL drive. His college stance you saw there, very similar to Lamar Jackson when he came out. The rookie Damian Gary, the right guard. 2 Pro Bowlers skill positions, Kenny Galladay and DeAndre Swift, who was the 4th-ranked offense a year ago. We'll start with a handoff to Chambers, and he's met in the backfield by Bud Dupree. Chandler Jones had a Pro Bowl nod last year. They picked up Bud Dupree in free agency from Pittsburgh, and in the secondary they drafted Greg McAllister, who we saw on the kickoff. 2nd down and 12 from the 24. From the pistol, they'll fake it to Swift. Chambers with time. He's going to uncork it to Galladay, who makes a great catch, breaks away, and he's got a 1st down. There's a gain of 16, and the Lions are on the move. Now 2nd and 12 again. They'll stay on the pistol, fake to Swift. Chambers rolling right. Running, sets his feet, motions, and here he goes. There's where that game-breaking speed takes over, and he's got a 1st down out of bounds after a gain of 18. Quickly in the Cardinals' territory. With 2 tight ends, they'll throw. Chambers drifting left. He's going to check it down. Jesse James fighting. He's got about 9. Trying to get everyone involved. It's now 2nd and 1 in field goal range. Chambers will keep it on the option, and the ball's out. It looked like he was down, and Taco Charlton has recovered. They're going to act like this is a live ball. Decker giving chase. Charlton slows down. He's out of breath, and Decker misses, and that's a touchdown. His first career touchdown, and the Cardinals are on the board just like that. And they review it, and the ball came out, so it is a fumble. Chambers' first career drive ends with a turnover as he'll take it here. Chambers across the 40. He's got a 1st down, a gain of 15. Now 3rd and 10. Looking to respond after losing the ball, and he's dropped immediately by Chandler Jones. 107 in his great career. The Cardinals get the ball back. So they'll start from the 20. Motion Kirk. We'll give it to Drake up the middle. Spins, and he's got a couple. We've got an update. Let's get things kicked off with Tyler Boyd. 29 yards downfield, beating Kendricks in coverage. They can't find the end zone. Bengals lead 3-0 early on. Get back in our game. Murray will throw on the 2nd and 6. Here comes the rush, and he's dropped. Trey Flowers with his 39th career sack after over 11 last year. Gives them a 3rd and 15. They need the 30-yard line. Murray to throw. Comes the rush. Hit as he's thrown. Downfield for Johnson. It's incomplete. Nearly picked by Okuda. So the Lions get the football back with 2 tight ends. Chambers will run on the power. We'll get across midfield, and we've got another update. Minnesota getting an early lead. Justin Jefferson with a 7-yard touchdown. The Vikings now lead 7-3. Vikings were a very interesting team last year, having a historically bad offense, despite having a really good skill position group. As Lions will throw, and Chambers will complete to Swift, and it's gained a couple. 3rd down and 3 now. They need the 45-yard line. They'll give it to Swift up the middle, bouncing it outside. He's got a 1st down and more, out of bounds at the 37. The Lions are going to be trying to establish the running game. They're not afraid to go through the air, too, with this great offense. As Chambers on the bootleg. Going to throw it to Hawkinson. Goes upstairs. He's got it, and we've got another update. Joe Mixon gets the Bengals right back on top. They lead 10-7 with that 4-yard touchdown. It's back in our game, quickly approaching the red zone. With about 2 minutes to go in the quarter. They'll pitch it to Jones. Jones gets a block inside the 20 to the 15, makes a move and ripped down by Chandler Jones inside the 10. Goal to go Detroit. Trying to tie this game right back up as Chambers will keep it, pitch it to Swift. He doesn't get the block, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage by Budda Baker. 2nd and goal. Still in the pistol. Final minute of the quarter. Chambers to throw on the move. Can he find anyone? He's just going to run up the sideline, reaching for the end zone, out of bounds at the 2. That leaves him with a 3rd and goal. If they don't get it here, it's probably the 2nd quarter, and we'll see what their decision is. They'll give it to Swift up the middle, and he's stuffed. They'll give him a yard, but now it's decision time, and they'll go for it. They bring Chase Daniel in the backfield with Chambers. He gives it to Swift, and that's a touchdown. 13th of his career, and the Lions tied the game at 7. So the Cardinals take back over. It's a 2nd and 8. Murray is going to float it wide open as Williams. Max Williams, who highlighted him in the opener, he's off the way to the 41, and that's Murray's first completion. It's the 2nd quarter already. It was a gain of 31. Now we'll throw again. Quickly, wide open is Quintez Cephas, the ex-Lion. He's all the way to the 23. Now with 2 quick completions for 50 yards, the Cardinals are back in the red zone for the first time today. We have a 2nd and 3, and Murray will throw quickly over the middle. It's Max Williams again, leveled, and we've got another update. Here's Joe Mixon shoving not 1, but 2 defenders off, one of them being Harrison Smith. He'll take it 70 yards for a Bengal touchdown. They lead 17-7 over the Vikings, looking to win their first game, potentially getting the playoffs with Joe Burrow. Is from the 11. Murray to throw. Here comes the rush to the end zone for Williams. He's got the catch, but it's out of bounds. Nearly an incredible touchdown. This is now at 2nd and 10. Here comes the rush, and he's dropped. Trey Flowers with the 2nd sack of the game, looking to make a massive impact. Leaves him with a 3rd and 18. The Cardinals can get a 1st down at the 1-yard line. Lions rush 3. Murray checks it down, and that won't even get close. They lead by 3 once again. So the Lions take back over with 5.5 to go. They'll fake it to Swift. Quickly underneath. Agnew, he's got a 1st down. Lions wanted to involve Agnew a lot more, but if you get in these passing situations, they have to take Agnew off the field. 3rd down and 10. They need the 45-yard line. Chambers will throw. Here comes the rush going deep, and it's nearly intercepted by Thompson. Bad throw by Chambers, intended for Bird. So the Cardinals take back over, looking to extend the lead. It's a 2nd and 6. Murray's, here comes the rush, and he's dropped by Trey Flowers for the 3rd time in this first half. 4th sack on the day. Now it's a 3rd and 14. In danger of giving Detroit the ball back with great field position. Murray, here comes the rush. He has a lot of space, but he decides to throw across his body. It's not even close, and the Cardinals will punt. So Chambers will take back over at midfield. 3 minutes to go in the half. The play fake going deep for Hawkinson, who's open, and he's got the catch inside the 10. And Chambers is over 100 yards, and what a throw. It's goal to go Detroit. Approaching the 2-minute warning. Chambers on the power to the end zone, down to the 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and goal. They give it to Johnson up the middle. Carry on. Johnson's in for the touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead for the first time today. So the Cardinals trying to get back in front. With the throw, Murray's caught by Isabella. What a catch. Now 3rd and 2. Hurrying to the line. Quickly over the middle, nearly intercepted by Coleman. So Detroit has one more shot to score. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. Chambers with a blitz. Quickly to Galladay, wide open. Galladay out of bounds at near the 40. And that only took 5 seconds off the clock. But now they need to convert a 3rd and 10. Another blitz sent. Chambers steps up. He's going to run for it. Chambers to midfield. He's got the first down. Now we're down to 25 seconds. Chambers will throw. Protected. Now stepping up into the rush underneath. He's got Jones. Jones gets a block from Hawkinson with a flag down. He's out of bounds. And that glitchiness will mean it's a block in the back. So it won't count. That goes as a loss of 2. Now 17 seconds to go. Quickly to Galladay, who's got the catch. Jalen Thompson really takes a bad angle, and Galladay to the end zone. Touchdown. Unbelievable, and the Lions have extended their lead. So it's 21-10, and Youngwei Koo, our new kicker, will swib it. This will be picked up, and it will be taken. It's ball's out. Picked up by Will Harris. Will Harris has a lot of space. Touchdown. His first career touchdown comes on special teams, and the Lions have blown this game open. And the Cardinals will go into halftime down 28-10, just like their matchup last year. And what a turn of events this has been these past 2 minutes. Let's go into halftime. Let's get things started. We'll go to the Minnesota game. We only have one highlight. Here's Adam Thielen. Of course, he lost his X factor. He's got a 23-yard reception here. But the Vikings can't find the end zone. They take a 17-10 deficit heading into halftime. Well, our game can be defined by really 2 plays. Of course, the touchdown that got the Cardinals on the board by Taco Charlton, the fumble. And of course, the touchdown before halftime to Kenny Galladay. The Lions up big. They get the football first, looking to extend their lead. And Martin will send us away. Brandon Gilmore will let that bounce in the end zone. And here's the halftime stats. Dominated by Detroit. 21 unanswered points in the final 2 minutes of the half. As we'll start with an option to Chambers. Riley Chambers gets a block by Jones. Makes a move from Thompson across the 40 into the 36-yard line. And just like that, Riley Chambers is over 100 yards rushing in his NFL debut. They'll fake it to Swift now. Chambers. Here comes the rush. Over the middle, it's Galladay inside the 20. And with 2 quick plays, they're already in the red zone. Cardinals need to hold on here, trying to not let this game get out of hand. Galladay will go in motion. And the handoff to Swift up the middle, inside the 5. Got Swift with a flag down. He's at the goal line, and it won't count. The block in the back. That gives him a 3rd and 4. It was a loss of 2, essentially. We'll fake it to Swift once more. Chambers on the roll. Gonna float it to Galladay. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. It's his 2nd career pick, and the Cardinals just saved this game. So the Cardinals take back over. It's a 2nd and 8. Murray will throw. Here comes the rush, and wide open is Max Williams again. And Max Williams down bounds to the 42. He's over 50 yards. He beat Jermaine Langley, the rookie safety, as on 3rd down and 9. Murray misses the screen pass, and they'll punt. So the Lions looking to put this game away once again. They have a 3rd and 3. Chambers with a quick pass. What a throw to Jones. He's to the 44-yard line. Chambers is over 200 yards, 300 total on the game, if you include rushing. Now they have a 3rd and 13. Blitz is sent over the middle, and a bad miss to Bird. So the Cardinals looking to make this a game again. They have to convert a 3rd down and 10 first. Is Murray. Here comes the rush over the middle. Wide open, Isabella. Isabella breaks a tackle, and he's to the 46-yard line. Now the Cardinals are on the move. Now 2nd and 10. Just about 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Murray will throw. On the outside, what a throw. It's caught by Kirk. Murray's at 50% completion percentage. Now 3rd down and 1. Drake the back. He'll get the handoff up the middle, and he'll barely get it. Tackled by Shelton. Approaching the final minute of the quarter. Murray with a blitz, with a flag down. It's intercepted. Picked off by Desmond Trufant. Trufant across midfield, and with the flag down, let's check that. We'll wipe out the penalty. Unfortunately, it was covering DeAndre Hopkins on the play. Now the Cardinals have a 3rd down and 10. Edmonds goes in motion. Murray will throw. Over the middle. It's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. He's got a 1st down. He was leveled. So trying to get in the end zone for the first time today. Murray will throw. Quickly to Hopkins. Hopkins at the line. He'll be pushed back. He's to the 6-yard line. They won't give him forward progress. 2nd down and 3. Kirk in motion. We'll give it to Drake up the middle. Leveled by Cashman. And my voice is going again. 3rd down and 3. Cardinals can get a 1st down 3-yard line. Murray. Here comes the rush. Drifting back. Now rolling around. Can he get there? Deshaun Hand closes the gap. And he's got the 6th career sack. And had the sack last year against the Cardinals. And now the Cardinals had another field goal. As here goes Swift across the 40. Makes a move at midfield, and he's dropped at the 47, Arizona. This ground game is really getting going as we're in the final 7 minutes of the game. As quick pass, Kenny Galladay. Galladay is across the 35. 1st down, Detroit. Approaching the 5-minute mark, they have the 3rd and 12. Chambers will set up the screen to DeAndre Swift. Swift follows his blockers. He's got a 1st down. Inside the 10. One man to beat. He's down at the 5. Arizona looking to hold on. Trying to make this a game. Jones goes in motion. He gets it. Here comes Chandler Jones who rips him down. We've got another update. Dalvin Cook makes this a game. It's a tied game. 17-17 with that 1-yard touchdown halfway into the 4th quarter. He's back in our game. It's 2nd and goal. Everyone goes in motion. 2 tight ends set in the pistol. They'll give it to Swift up the middle, and he's at the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal. And it'll just be a conservative handoff to Swift, and they'll hit the field goal. They're up 31-13. So the Cardinals are taking back over. They have a 3rd and 11. Here comes the blitz. Murray wide open is Edmonds, but he can't turn upfield, and they'll have to go for it on 4th down and 6 for the game. They need the 35-yard line to keep the drive alive. Murray over the middle. It's caught. Isabella, and he loses the ball. 2nd forced fumble today. It's picked up by Langley. It's forced out by Tracy Walker, and the Lions take back over, and that might do it. So they take back over at the 39, and they'll give it to Swift with the middle, and great blocking. Look at the block by Galladay as Swift is all the way to the 22-yard line. Now we're in the final 2 minutes. A 1st down here ends the game. They'll throw for it. Underneath the screen to DeAndre Swift. Follows his blockers. Makes a move inside the 10. Galladay gets the final block. Touchdown. His 1st career through the air, and the Lions are pouring it on. 38-13. So one final shot for Arizona. It's a 3rd down and 4. 3-man rush. Murray. They're going to uncork it. Deep for Hopkins, who's got separation, but he can't go far enough. It's intercepted. Jeff Okudah had his 1st career pick against the Cardinals. Now he gets number 5 to end the game. And what a game it was by Detroit to open the season. So what an incredible game. We held the Cardinals offense out of the end zone the whole game. Of course, their only touchdown was Taco Charlton. It was a great game by Riley Chambers. I'm surprised. He feels really good to play with, but that might be the 93 speed talking. Yeah, it was just a great performance on both sides of the ball. If we play like this, we're a Super Bowl team. It's as simple as that. So on to upgrades. We have 8 players with upgrades. Let's start with Jeff Okudah, up to an 82 overall. DeAndre Swift, up to an 85 overall. Now he has 2 abilities. I think I gave him Spin Cycle and Jukebox. Jack Fox, the Pro Bowler, up to 79 overall. Deshaun Hand, who had a sack, up to 76 overall. Jerry Knox, up to a 70, so he might start sooner than later. Juwan Winfrey, up to a 68. I don't think he played at all. Riley Chambers, already up to a 67. With games like that, he'll be progressing pretty quickly. And Sean Cornell, up to a 63. We do have a breakout candidate. Jelani Tavai has another chance. We have to get him a pick, tackle for loss, for forced fumble, or sack. Or we can hold LA to less than 250 yards. And now on to games across the league. Let's start by closing out the game in Minnesota. And here is the handoff to Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals win it 24-17. Now to Chicago and Atlanta. Let's get things kicked off with the first play of the game to Jimmy Graham for 24 yards. The Bears can't find the end zone, so they'll take an opening drive 3-0 lead. Well, if you like the first play of the game, how about the first play of the second quarter? Matt Ryan to Calvin Ridley for 15 yards. And the Falcons now lead 7-3. But now it's the 2-minute drill, and the Bears are trying to respond. Here's Anthony Miller, who gets a great catch and breaks a tackle. He goes for 12. But the Bears start to run out of time. They cut the deficit to 1 with 22 seconds to go in the half. But apparently that's all you need to score. Here's Matt Ryan going deep for Calvin Ridley. How in the world did that get completed? It's a gain of 35. And the Falcons run out of time. They lead 10-6 heading into halftime. Well, let's get the second half kicked off with Allen Robinson with this great 20-yard reception. But once again, the Bears can't find the end zone. So they'll cut the deficit to 1 once again. It's 9-10. Real baseball score here's the rookie Trevor Durham trying to close this game out with 5 minutes to go. This is a 12-yard rush. But the Falcons can't find the end zone, so they'll increase the lead to 4 once again. It's 13-9. The one last shot for Nick Foles. It's a 4th and 23. And it's knocked down by Kendall Sheffield. The Falcons add on a 1 more field goal. They win it 16-9, and the Bears have not scored a touchdown yet. So let's get on to Giants and Green Bay. Let's get things kicked off with Saquon Barkley, one of the best in the game. He gets the gain of 17 here through the air. The Giants can't find the end zone. They lead 3-0. Now the Packers in the 2-minute drill. Here's Aaron Rodgers. How about his play extension here? Somehow getting this throw off to a wide open Aaron Jones. But the Packers run out of time. They take tie the game 3-3 heading into halftime. Not much scoring in this game, much like the Super Bowl. Well, here's Aaron Jones once again, this time through the air. And now inside the 40, and he gets a gain of 12. But the Packers once again can't find the end zone. They lead 6-3. But the Giants know how to respond. How about Daniel Jones to Golden Tate for a gain of 13. But the Giants once again can't find the end zone. So they tie it 6-6. Now the 2-minute drill for Green Bay, and they're trying to undo what happened to them in the Super Bowl. Here's Aaron Jones once again. That fumble won't count. It goes as a gain of 18 yards, and the Packers will kick the game-winning field goal and win it 6-9 with no touchdowns this game. Now on to the rest of the games. On Thursday Night Football, the Colts get blown out by the Niners 42-14. On the Sunday slate of games, the Panthers blow out the football team. The Buccaneers take down the Eagles. The Broncos fall short of the Browns. The Jaguars beat the Texans. The Steelers beat the Ravens. The Dolphins double up the Jets. The Chiefs blow out the Raiders in the later window. The Chargers blow out the Cowboys. The Rams beat the Titans. And on Monday Night Football, the Patriots beat the Bills, and the Saints beat the Seahawks 42-21. On to players of the week in the AFC. For offense, it's Ben Roethlisberger We'll play him later this year. He had 284 yards and 4 touchdowns in the win against Baltimore. In the NFC, the Saints signed Tyrod Taylor. He had 332 yards and 4 touchdowns and a 155.6 passer rating in their win over the Seahawks. Defensively, Myles Garrett, 2 sacks, 2 TFLs, and 7 tackles in their win against the Broncos. And in the NFC, Jalen Ramsey with a pick 6 and 7 tackles to go along with it in their win against the Titans. On to leaders, passing leaders. Cam Newton with 349 yards and 4 touchdowns. Derek Carr leads the league with 2 picks, along with Mahomes, Daniel Jones, and Jameis Winston, who's on the football team now. Rushing leaders, Dalvin Cook at 145 yards. Aaron Jones down to 5th. Remember, he led the league for the entire year. For touchdowns, it's Joe Mixon. And broken tackles is also Joe Mixon, tied with Marlon Mack and Dalvin Cook. Receiving leaders, Adam Humphries with 146. Kenny Galladay, who led the league all year last year, is at 4th with 122. For touchdowns, George Kittle, Claypool, N'Keal Harry, and Traquan Smith all have 2. And yards after the catch, N'Keal Harry leads with 90 yards. On to defense, wrapping things up. Correa with 13 tackles for the Eagles. A host of players have 11 in second place. For sacks, it's Brian Burns with 3. Trey Flowers had to split one, so of course he's in second place now. Myles Garrett, Dante Fowler, and Jalen Smith, and a couple other players here second with 2. And finally, with interceptions, Jair Alexander had 2 against the Giants. Jalen Ramsey, Quentin Dunbar, Corey Littleton, and Derwin James are just a few of the players that had 1. We also include Jeff Okudah. Week 2 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Bengals and Ravens. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Seahawks, Texans, Dolphins, Patriots, Steelers, Colts, Bills, Jets, Browns, Bears, Jaguars, Titans, Panthers, Saints, Falcons, Cowboys, and in the later windows we have Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos. The football team plays the Vikings. We play the Rams. The Packers play the Niners. And on Sunday Night Football we have Cardinals, Eagles, and on Monday Night Football we ramp things up with Giants, Buccaneers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure really enjoyed getting back into making the actual videos for the regular season games. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you next time when we face the LA Rams.